Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So we're getting around to the next bit of Akane-Banashi this weekend. Hopefully once I'm fully recovered next week, I'll be back to read through, so look forward to that. In the meantime, a lot of good stuff still coming your way, so if you haven't already, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But without further ado, let us dive into the Akane-Banashi story 159, You've Grown. With story by Yuki Tsunaga, art by Takamasa Moe, with Rakugo supervision by Kikuhiko Hayashiya, translation by Stephen Paul, lettering by Sneeron. So we have a flashback to Akane going, I want you to hear the act I've been working on, so make sure you come, Son-chan. And you have, I came specifically at her request. And you have Translate still in Machida. He's like, my Budnuki. It's like, what the fuck is it, my Budnuki? He's like, go on in, I'll be there in time. You see that's Tyson, who's like just like squatting outside a train station as he's waiting for Akane to show up, I assume. It's like, and she's not even here yet. Everyone around me is a participant. The tension in the air is thick. Jeff, it's so awkward. Jeff, huh? Hey, aren't you with Master Tyson? It's like, Zenmai Ani-san, you have the guy with like the little braids that always like fidgeting with them. He's like, hey, it's like, haven't seen you since the time you came to introduce yourself to Master Zensho. What's up, you assisting someone today? It's like, you could say that. It's like, nice. Real uncomfortable, huh? Everyone's on edge. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. It's like, no kidding. I didn't expect it was going to be such a hardcore competition. It's like, you know how it is. Master Shomei is the judge, but this is the first year for the Zuian prize. And you hear a bunch of like other Rakugoka being like, you gonna go? It's like, It's like, it seemed like most people in the biz were waiting to see if it made a splash or not. It's like, well, here we are, and there are tons of media presence. And the final selection round will actually be broadcast on TV. This is obviously a huge opportunity to stand out. The problem is, all the notoriety and star power of this event are concentrated in just two people. Man, alright. And you have Hikaru Arakawa and Karashi Sanmate. And you see how the two of them are just like staring daggers at each other. It's like, did you join a talent agency? And Karashi's like, what? It's like, isn't that your manager? And you see this blonde woman behind him. And she's like, no, it's just a servant. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong page here. Give me a second. Yes, you see this blonde woman behind is like getting all offended by the insinuation. It's like, word choice. It's like, may I introduce myself? My name is Hane Minase. This man is my childhood friend for better or for worse. As a side gig, I help manage his business affairs. Oh, Lord. It's like, this is the girl who did all those two-person events with Karashi, Hikaru Arakawa. It's like, she's a total celeb. Yikes! Apparently they're not like that, and I can't imagine why she choose Karashi, but even still. And it's like, may I help you? Like, no, I'm fine. And Karashi's like, you're talking awful familiar to me for someone who only shared my stage. You don't think we're friends or something, do you? There's a crackle, crackle. It's like, not to worry. Here, we're opponents. It's like, I'd rather have... And Karashi's like, I'd rather have her as my opponent. The same goes to you, voice actor. He goes, ha. Ooh, freaky. And Taison's like, it's just the two of them getting testy. But it's like the entire room is holding its collective breath. These two are sucking up all the oxygen in the room. I can't help but pay attention to them. It's that presence unique to people on the rise. It's like, damn it, not again. Once again, this major contest is going to come down to these two. And you have a, just made it just in time. And you have it's like, Hikaru, Karashi, it's good to finally see you again. It's like, oh my gosh, you're here, it's grown. And they're like, that's it? That's your first comment? Jeff, what's this about? It's like, murmur. It's like, who was that? You know her? It's like, oh, she's the one from Yasakate recently. And she's close to those two? Who is she? It's like, the three of us in a competition. Takes you back, huh? To the Karaku Cup. Back then, it seemed like we were each in it for our own reasons. But now, it's a different story. Hikaru, Karashi, I've come to beat you. It won't be easy. God, man. Or I'll get to thoughts at the end. But I'm going to win again. And whoever loses, no hard feelings. It's like, that's fine. Because I'll win for the second time. It's like, ha, you're all talk. I'm going to destroy you both. It's like, we'll see about that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the preliminary round of the Zuian prize. So, I guess quick thoughts on this chapter. Man. So I'm sorry, but as hard as this chapter is trying to sell that there is like this intense rivalry between Hikaru, Karashi, and Akane, and that Hikaru and Karashi are the two standout main stars of this, like all eyes are on them, kind of thing. As a reader, I just don't buy into that propaganda because we have not spent enough time with either of them to justify them having as much popularity and pull as they apparently seem to do within the Rakugo community, especially again because we're kind of being told that they're super popular and that like everyone's watching them, like the media attention's on them, like it's taking away attention from everyone else. We're being told a lot of that, I feel like, rather than actually being like sensing it through the storytelling and kind of just seeing it instead. And so like even like having them do like this huge double page splash spread with them like doing this epic pose, it really doesn't kind of help to sell that narrative. So I don't know, like it's just very, very weak, and like all the banter between them, there's no real like sparks or fireworks going off between them. Like I don't really feel invested in their banter or their camaraderie or like the back and forth, like the antagonistic relationship between them, because again, we spent so very little time with them, and then to jump right into the time skip and then be told like, oh, like they have this intense rivalry going, blah blah blah, like everyone's watching them. We haven't spent enough time with them for that to feel true to what the narrative is trying to sell us. So like Akane coming back and be like, oh, my rivals, like, oh man, it's like like I'm gonna have to win again. Like we've all been treading our own paths, but I'm gonna come out on top because like blah blah blah. Like it just does not work because we're not invested in these characters or their relationship to the extent that the story wants us to be. So I don't know. Maybe this is one of those cases where if I went back and reread the series up to now, if I reread the Karaku Cup all in one sitting, maybe a lot of that would fit together better. Maybe I'd be more invested in the rivalry as it stands now. But to me, none of these characters are very compelling to me, and so I'm not really particularly interested in seeing either one of them potentially usurp Akane and take her place as the number one favorite. And I don't feel like that even is like a possibility to me. The idea that either one of them would be able to usurp Akane to kind of take the head prize in the series. So I guess we'll see what happens. Like there might be an upset. Who knows, something else but might happen. But I don't know. Like I feel like the series has kind of positioned the pretty boy whose name I cannot remember, and like all the seniors as more being Akane's rivals, more so than people in her current generation right now. We'll see if the Zuian Cup actually changes any of that, but I don't think it will. But we'll see. So all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this chapter. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I mentioned, hopefully once I fully recuperate, I will be back to doing read-throughs again next weekend. There's also been a heat wave here, which has also made it kind of hard to sit in a stuffy office and record videos. We'll hopefully get back to around next weekend. A lot of stuff to look forward to. So until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.